you approach women, try to talk to them, and they look at you like you're someone from outer space or something, you know.
Right.
Yeah, and so it's very hard to date here in the United States, and it's very hard to find a woman that's sincere about having a relationship. And that's what I want. I wanted a relationship that's going to last, and that's just hard to find.
Then why does AFA allow so many young women in their 20s to the socials? It stands to reasons that there should be a minimum age limit, especially in light of your comments on acceptable age limits. It seems like a waste of time to be chatting to girls in their 20s. Thanks for an honest response. So Steve, here's the deal. 90% of the men who go on my tours want to meet women that are too young for them. And this creates a real dilemma for us, right? So what do we do with that? What I would do is I wouldn't allow, if I have guys in their 30s, guys in their 20s on my tour, even guys in their early 40s, I will bring women in their 20s, you know, to the social parties because that's appropriate. If I have guys in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, I would probably lean that a little bit more in the direction of 30s and 40s. But here's the thing. One of the things that we allow men to do when they purchase a tour all over the world, wherever you're going, any of our destinations, you give us a list of women you want to invite. And if the guys are giving us women in their 20s, you know, I could call them up and I could lecture them. In the beginning, I think I actually did that. That's not a good use of time, I can promise you that. I'm going to let guys meet who they want to meet. What I'm going to do is give men the information that I just gave you, and quite frankly, if we're on tour and it's Thursday night at 7 o'clock and we're about to begin our tour, I will gather men around. I will say, guys, look, we're about to have a really incredible tour. We're going to have a tremendous amount of fun, but I'm going to give you some advice right now. And if you listen to it, your tour is going to be great. And if you don't listen to it, your tour is going to completely suck. It's entirely up to you. And I will tell them what I just told you about age difference, and then I will turn them loose to do whatever they want. And I and my staff will help them to have the best possible experience. And you know, many of the guys will go on and try and meet the women who are much younger in their 20s. So what we'll do is we'll include the women in their 20s. But the truth is, a lot of guys will invite women in their 30s and 40s. My staff will also do that. And what you'll find is that we've got a lot of women at a social event, and the room is usually evenly divided between women under the age of 30 and women over the age of 30. And I will tell every guy, just go meet the women who are age appropriate, whatever that is. I do have guys sometimes in their early 30s, even 20s on my tours. I do. Most of our clients are over the age of 45, somewhere between 45 and 70. And again, there are some that are younger, some that are older. But we really always have a healthy number of women who are in their 30s and 40s. There are young women, they are, and they're pretty, and they end up in the video. But you do have a lot of women actually at our social events who are in their 30s and 40s. But we let the guys drive the invitation list for the most part because that's what you're paying us for. A smart guy will keep it real and then just go meet the women who are age appropriate. And I promise you, if you're in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, there will always be an incredibly healthy number of women in their 30s and 40s at our social events, and most guys aren't going to pay any attention to them at all. So if you do pay attention to them, my friend, it's all yours.
Interested? Learn more at... If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.